that's a table happens. Like for example, this first table here, I have a little 6-7 suited for if I wanted to get involved in that hand and I wanted to focus in on that. I can just bring that up and that's the highlight table. I can bounce back and forth between all the tables, so we'll see how it goes, and maybe it'll make it a little more watchable. Some feedback I got last week was that it was definitely difficult to watch on a phone, let alone on a computer, just with the static 4-table view. And I mean, sitting here looking at a monitor, it's a little difficult to see what's happening. So hopefully that'll make it a little more watchable and we can follow along. I even have some stuff set up so that we can zoom in on 2 tables at once. And all the tables are numbered so that it's easy for you guys to follow along. Yeah, maybe we can all bounce along and see what's happening here. It is 5:30 now. Don't know where the information is to go live here. It is 5:30, but I am not getting the button that says go live, so it is not live. I don't know where the stream is. Let me play with this for a minute here. Kind of difficult to do this while I play 4 tables at once. Got a little something happening over here. Got 3 queens against this guy. I mean, if he hit running aces, you know what, I'm just going to check behind. Yeah, we're chopping. That kind of sucks. I don't know why there is... Oh, here we go. Alright, so it took a little bit of a hammering out, but I think I was able to get everything to go live. We'll see how it goes. We are obviously running on a couple minute delay for game security. But so far so good. Had the one hand with the trip queens. I ended up getting rivered into a chop. When it came running aces, I had the guy out kicked, but other than that, nothing too memorable has happened. We're in for $100 on each table. You can see we're down a little bit on each one, except for the one where we got the trips. Right, I can minimize this window now, close this window, and we do have a hand we're playing over on table 2. And we actually have 2 hands going, tables 2 and 4. We're going to flat with these 3s, try to go set mining. Alright, table 2 we took it down, so we're just going to focus in on these 3s right now, see if we can get anything going here. Oh, and actually we have 3s on 2 tables. Nothing happening on table 4, and that's kind of a swing and a miss with a couple of Broadway cards. Just going to go into give up mode on this one, especially since I was just the caller. Kind of hard to pry the aggression away from somebody on an ace-high board. It's just, that's not my party. Table 2, not looking all that particularly great. Very wet and dynamic board with 3 other players. I'm really not going to take any swings at it. Just going to give up on that one too. Too many pairs, draws, straight combos, flush combos, a king now. It's just not my party with pocket 3s. I mean, if we were to offsuit 3, that'd be fun. But we're not going to get there. Alright, so we're back to 4 tables and nothing really happening there. Let me know what you guys think of this 4 tables set up in the comments, in the chat. I look forward to your constructive criticism or even your trolling. I guess that means I would be a big enough YouTuber that I get a troll. So we'll see what people think of that. All right, pocket nines over on table 1. See if we can do something with those. We got a raise from the button. What's his stats looking like? He's a 41-21, so definitely a loose aggressive type player. We're going to flat out of position and see what happens. Not the best hand. Probably just going to end up checking and giving up on this one. It costs a lot of money to find out if he's bluffing, and if he's not bluffing, it's just not worth it. Kind of a defensive, passive line to take, but in these micro-stake games, people make so many varied mistakes that you can give up a little bit of EV here and there. Because when you finally make a hand, they're just going to punt. All right, picking up ace-8 or ace-8 suited right behind on that same table. And we pick up a straight draw. And this sort of flop definitely favors my range more than his. I'm going to check raise him. It might buy me a free card on the turn, even if he calls. And if he folds, well, that's a good thing too. All right, he continues. I don't feel like he has a whole heck of a lot. We continue to apply some pressure. We might be able to pick this one up right now. If he calls, we're going to have to hit our hand. I'm not going to bluff on the river. No, we're just going to give up on this one now. Yeah, he's got the 9s. And good thing I didn't hit that 9 on the end. That would have really sucked. But yeah, he had a legitimate hand. There's really nothing I could do there. And we're on our first top off of the night. Four deuce is my favorite hand in real life, but online, you just can't get away with showing the hand, and nobody cares if you're playing crap cards online. So that's really something I just hold for the live games. I can't get away with that kind of nonsense playing online. Just nobody cares. Not my party with bottom 3s. Ace queen suited over here on table 3 on the button. We're going to go 4x. Where's my controller? Where are we at? Oh, by the time we win? All right. Sorry, just kind of dinking around with some of my live stream setups here. Still learning how to do things here, so bear with me while I go through the technical difficulties. Queen 9 suited 1 off the button. Not the worst thing in the world. We're going to take a stab. We got this Mr. Aggressive guy. Loose aggressive. Good lord. 10,000 hands played. I mean, that's about how many I've got. I've got 14,000 hands played on this website now. What do I got here? Tables 1 and 4. What's his stats look like? He's not 3-betting light. Alright, in table 4 we have a flush draw. Missed everything. Really not worth sticking around. Hopefully we can do a little better than we did last week. Lost $9. I played for about an hour and a half this morning, multi-tabling, and I won $1. An entire whole dollar. I won it. It's mine. So yeah, lunch is on me, guys. All right, on table 3 we got pocket 9s. We call a raise out of position against this guy. Definitely going to continue here. That 10 is a good card for me. I don't think he's got much of anything. We're going to put in a little value bet. He calls down with ace high, so we're going to take down a nice little pot there. It's a simple game. Going back to the 4-table view, nothing really cooking. Ace 10 offsuit on table 2 in the small blind. If nobody makes a raise, I might be able to make a play on this hand, but I'm really not in love with it. But we're going to take a stab. And we've also got ace 10 offsuit on the button. Oh heck, we actually have 3 playable hands. We're going to fold the king 10 suit. That might be a little nitty. This one we're going to raise up. Hey, look at that. All right. Zoom into tables 2 and 4. We do have trip aces here. That's definitely good enough to stick in a bet. On the bottom table, we also have ace 10 offsuit. So maybe we can have a comparable flop. What do his stats look like? 34 and 20. Definitely a flop that favors my range over his. We'll take that down. The trip ace is held up as well. Didn't get a lot of action there. Alright. Table 2 is now showing us ace 10 suited. What's his stats look like? We're just going to flat this. In a higher stakes, more aggressive game, this would probably be a 3-bet. You definitely want to push the blinds out. But I have position. I have a suited ace. I'm not trying to blow the pot. That's a good flop for me. I'm probably going to put in a raise here. I want to protect against all the Broadway cards. And if he continues, well, then we can play cautiously, tread cautiously after the flop, after the bet. He just bets, I raise, take it down. Looks like I had a couple of viewers pop in. Well, I had a viewer pop in for a moment. Hello and goodbye. Going to be here for about the next hour, till about 6:30, 6:45 or so. All right, table 3, we got pocket 9s. I'm liking this new setup. Oh, hello. 2 and 3. We're going to raise this up. Table 2, we had pocket queens, but nobody wanted to play with me. So we'll just go back to focusing on table 3. He's got $117. That's definitely a flop that favors my range. Even though I don't really love it. But if we can bet and take it, that's cool. And if he calls, we'll just shut it down. Looks like it worked out for me. Now we're in for about an extra $40 on top. What we got here? King Jack. Early position. Just definitely not a play. $22, $26. Yeah, we're in for about another $60 on top. So we're in for about $460. And we're looking at about $430 on our tables, $440 on our tables. So down about $20. No big deal right now. A couple of pots and we'll get that right back. Try not to be touching my face as much as I was before. It's kind of it seems to be a nervous tick. Would you call it a tell? I don't know. Is it a tell? I always thought it'd be interesting to have an online poker site that mandated webcams. That way you can kind of try to get live reads off people. I always thought that'd be an interesting concept. I don't know if it's viable, but I think it'd be fun. I'm kind of an older school player. I definitely like to try to get live reads off people. Especially in the lower stakes. People kind of wear their emotions on their sleeves. Or on their faces. All over their bodies, really. Yeah, I'm no expert on it, but I've definitely made some decisions based off of body language. Kind of card dead over here. have the specific 8 of hearts, deuce of clubs on 2 tables at once, which is, you know, be a lot better if it was ace king, but I guess it is what it is. This guy on table 3 just ripped a pot size bet on the end when the queen paired. Interesting. Probably got a queen. We'll never know. What's his? Yeah, 26-16. He's probably playing fairly straightforward, fairly solid. Well, the numbers only tell you so much. Sometimes you'll see somebody, like, for example, my numbers are 21-17. I play a little tighter than most. But you'll see people that have those numbers, and then they just make a ridiculous play after the flop. Like, they don't know how to play the streets. Like, they know ace-king is a good hand, and, you know, ace-10 offsuit probably isn't that great. But they just get themselves in some really weird situations after the flop. Alright, probably got a little something to talk about at least. We got ace-queen offsuit on table 4. Facing a raise ahead of us from a 34-20. Hey, you know what? This is just a nitty fold. I'm going to keep an eye on that table, though. I'm interested to see how that plays out, to see, you know, be very results orientated and see if my ace-queen was a good fold. We will never know. If you're lurking in the chat, say hi. Drop a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways, whatever. Let me know what you think. Alright, we got pocket sixes over here on table 3. And we got ace-4 suited over on table 1. So we flop bottom pair there. We're heads up. We can take a stab at it, definitely. I'll take a stab at both of these. Alright, now we're just going to have to let go. This only got called, so I think we're done on that hand as well. Yeah, pocket 10s. Another barrel might have taken it down, but don't really feel like arguing with them. Ace, king, 5 with 2 spades. Most of the time, I just like to fire a one and done on those types of boards. There's a lot of a lot of people are just any ace anytime. I'll get called down for 3 streets with like ace 6, and I mean it's no good when you're bluffing, but it's really good when you flop ace with flop an ace with ace king. So you just have to use turn disadvantage into advantage, as they say. Let's top up a little bit more here on over here, and we're down 15 on this table, so let's top up here. Not a whole heck of a lot going on right now. I'm card dead on 4 tables, which is always fun. I know this was kind of an impromptu live session. I'm trying to do one every Tuesday, probably around 5:30 Central. I'm still trying to work out my schedule a little bit, see what works for me, for the family, when I can dedicate an hour to this every Tuesday. Table 4, we got pocket 10s. Because Tuesday is my day to cook dinner for the family. He's busy running around helping all the kids out. You got a Jack 8 suited on the button. Nobody does anything. Like, if this folded to me, I could probably make a play, but no, we're just going to get rid of that. Table 4, we got squeezed on the button. How much is it? 12 to call. I'm just going to fold out. There's not enough money to set mine. And, I mean, if I don't hit my set, what am I going to do? Oh, and you got action too, so we get to see what happens. Got pocket deuces up here on table 2. We're going to take a call on that, see what happens. Oh, and there's my boat on the bottom. That's a shame. But king, queen. Wow. Alright, well. Hey, we flopped a set on table 2. We will take that. I definitely think we're good here. Not a lot of money in there, though. We can't go for a vast overbet. But we definitely get paid by second pair. And that'll do. I don't regret folding that 10 as the king, queen. I mean, it's a coin flip type hand. He had position on me. And again, if I don't hit my set, I'm really in a bad spot. Alright, table 4, we're in the big blind with king. Well, over with before it happened. But trust me when I tell you it was exciting. I king jack offsuit and I stole the big blind. Or stole the straddle. It was truly a hand of the ages. Let's see, 2207. 28. So we're in for an extra 75. So we're in for 475 on the games. Hey, here we go. Have your attention, please. This is your captain speaking. We are flying American Airlines on table 2. We're going to try to get a little action, and we win the blind, so that's fun. Short-handed, no action with aces. Yeah, that'll do it. So as I was saying, we're in for an extra $75. We've got 30 here, or 30, 45. Pocket eights. Definitely worth the bet. Again, I like to go add an extra unit from the button just because of the power position. Normally it's 3x plus. Hello, who are you? What are you trying to prove here? Another 12. Alright. That should be a good flop for me. If he's just in there with 2 overs, it's not a jack. I'll take that down. Yeah, ace, king, ace, queen, all go away. Hell, even pocket 7s. Pocket 9s, maybe even. Just can't let these guys run you over because you're trying to find folds all the time. We're playing heads up against a short stack with a 42% VPIP. That's always fun. I don't know who that is texting me, but they're just going to have to wait. I'm a little busy right now. We're going to focus on table 4 for until we have something else happening, just because we are playing heads up, so we'll get a little action every time. I enjoy playing heads up, especially against low stakes players. They're just not that good. I mean, any pair is usually a good spot to be in. Check this here. Oh, we picked up a pair and a flush draw. We'll check that behind and maybe bluff catch the river. Three is good. Alright, we're going to highlight tables 2 and 4 because we're playing heads up on 2 tables at once, so that's a little fun. We're going to be rocking and rolling now for a little bit here. See how it goes. Pretty much raise everything except the absolute bottom of your offsuit range. Don't be afraid to throw in 3 bets here. That's a pretty wet and dynamic board. 4, 5, 6, 7 though. Now we have a straight draw. We're going to check behind. Yeah, we could have maybe taken that one away from him, but that's okay. Suited ace on the button. We're not playing 3-handed on table 2. And this table just instantly filled up 5 players. We'll take a swing at this. Hey, look at this. We got a diamond draw. It didn't materialize at all. Ace high might be good. It is not. But over here we got a pair of 10s. On table 4. I'll highlight that. Focus in on it. We're going to go a little under half pot. We're good. Oh, we're not good. Surprise, surprise. Wow. Give me those cards. I would have won a whole damn stack. Just check calling. What's he afraid of, really? Alright, we'll go back to the four-way view. What? Give me a name for that. Quadra view. What's wrong table? Table 2, we have Queen Jack offsuit. We're playing four-handed. And we're just going to take it down. I mean, I'm no Doug Polk when it comes to heads up. I'm not even Pug Dolk. But, I'd like to think I'm better than these guys. I mean, probably my own ego involved, but I like to think I'm better than most. What do we got going on here? I don't know. In a perfect world, that might have been a call, but I'm just going to let it go. On the hijack King 10 offsuit, a little bit of a loose call. Oh, we're disconnecting from that table. Do we get the raise in time? Raise, fold, fold, fold all these. We got 3-bet, but he's rather loose and aggressive. Oh, perfect. We're going to check it to him. No sense in even screwing around now. I mean, if we're beat, we're beat, but I can't go nowhere with this hand. Ace. Oh my god. Ace is full on a short stack. Oops. Yikes. So that stung. The other guy called off with just ace rag, so I had him crushed. But the guy that flopped ace is full, probably going to check and call. Nice answer. Wow. Ace ace on the flop. But I can't be too mad at losing King 10 offsuit against pocket aces. Yes, we lost. I know. Got a little bit of rain coming down out here now. What? Ah. Come on, then. No? Not interested? Alright, then beat it. Yeah, that guy with the aces, he limped. Then just flatted a 3-bet. He just played him as absolutely passively and slow as he could. And I mean, when you flop the joint, you don't really have to get aggressive. Unfortunate, but it's kind of the way it goes. This cat is harassing me. Help. I'm being repressed. We're down to four-handed up here on table 1. A pair of 4s on table 3, but more importantly, we have ace-king on table 2. We're definitely going to put enough 3-bet here. And swing and a miss. But we just can't give up. That sucks. Alright, table 3, we now have ace-jack. And we've just picked up jacks on table 2 behind it. So we're going to 3-bet this one, and we're definitely 3-betting this one. And we're playing a top set over here on table 2. Nothing shaking down here. All he's got left is $32. We'll take off a card here. See if we can hit our gut shot. We're not going anywhere for $1 on that. Alright, on table 3. Alright, so the pocket jacks worked out well first, but everything else is kind of not doing as well. King jack offsuit in the big blind, four-handed game. We're definitely going to put in a raise here. This guy's short, and he's a 57% VPIP. This is the guy that slow played the aces. It's a very wet and dynamic board. We do have a blocker to the straight. We do not block the flush. I think we're probably ahead, but there are a lot of cards that could slow down our action. Not necessarily be beating us, but cards that can slow down our action. We're going to go 2/3 pot. We're down here on the bottom with ace-7 offsuit, flopping 2-pair. Definitely going to take a stab at that. And now we're going back to the 4-table view. Because we are playing 8-9 suited. This guy's got $12 left. We're just going to put him in. And he hits a straight. Wow. So we chop. We got counterfeited there. That's a check. Yes. It's kind of a bad run out. What's this guy repping? For $1.70? Yeah, alright. I'll call. What's he repping? We currently have 0 viewers, so thank you everyone for hanging out. And over here on table 4, we do have a pair of 4s, and I think they're good. I'm not going to go stupid with it. Yeah, look at that. He just called a bet with Jack 3 on this 8-8 4-deuce double suited kind of flop, and didn't have any business in the pot. Alright, we're going to go to tables 1 and 4. We got an 8-9 suited in the big blind. We're definitely going to put a step on that. And we got ace-6 suited in on the button in this game. And nothing's shaking. But he donks out for $1. You know what? Let's put him to the test one time. That's a fold. This is a fold. Yeah, we just took it away from him here. He's trying some nefarious nonsense. I'm not having it. Not today, sir. So we're in for 600 right now. We did lose that one hand with the trip king. We lost our entire buy-in. Oh, we're down. We got 450 on the table. Let's give or take a few bucks. We're down 150 bucks. And we've got about a half hour to dig out of this hole. So, all right. Well, we have a mission. We have a goal. Let's see if we can do it. Definitely not going my way. I played for 3 hours the other day and I won $500. So I guess there's no witnesses it didn't happen, right? Down here on table 3 we do have pocket fours, and we're just going to check and see a flop. There's really no sense. Ooh, Dougie. Nice. Nobody really laid claim to this pot. Alright, we got a bet and a raise. Unfortunately now with the positioning of the dynamic of the board, if I check, he can just check behind. I'm going to take control of this pot right now. We need to start shoveling money in there. This guy's calling. This guy's calling. So big. Yeah, there we go. If we just try to go check call, it could go check on the turn, and then on the river we bet out and everybody folds. Or maybe the ace-9 pays us off a little bit. We definitely don't win as much if we don't take control of that pot right there. Okay. Tables 3 and 4. We have ace-king and we have 6-7 suited. We're going to call the 6-7 suited. We definitely need to 3-bet the ace-king. Now the 6-7 suited was a big whiff, so we're just going to check and give up on that. Still waiting on action with his ace-king. We're just going to... 6-7's going away. That's a nothing hand at this point. We speculated, we lost. Alright, we're heads up with the ace-king. We missed. But it's definitely kind of a range that... flop that favors my range. And there's my king. We're just going to put him in. If he's got a speed, he's got a speed. He does not. I'm not going to... you guys didn't see if there was a table up here on table 2. This guy bet in $13.50 all in. Folded around to me with king 10 offsuit. I mean, he could be doing that with ace 3. And he's got us crushed. Alright, on table 1, we are in the small blind, and we have king 10 offsuit playing 3-handed. We are going to take a look at a flop with that. Alright. We should be able to get stacks in with this guy by the river. If we're going to have to go a little bit higher than that. We're going to have to go like 450 on the turn to set up a nice, good pot size bet on the river. Get all the money in. Well, he didn't snap, so he doesn't have the jack. We're probably good. If he calls, great. If he folds, well, you know, we still win the pot, and that's cool too. There it is. 6s, just in case I was bluffing. See? But the moral of the story is, if you got a busted flush draw right there, don't bet into him. Because he's still going to call you with 6s. They just don't fold. You can value bet the dog shit out of him. Holy crap, that's 80% of a royal flush. We're going to go with 4-way view because we actually have 3 different hands here. It'd be really nice to hook up here because I have a feeling he might have us beat in the moment. But we will take that down. 26-30 back to us on table 3. With 10 high? Nope, no thank you. Alright, tables 1 and 4. We got queens over here. And we got ace-jack on the bottom. Heads up pot. That's not the best flop for queens. We'll fire one time and then be done with it if we get any resistance. Yeah, for an $8.50 into a $70-some-odd pot. Yeah, look at that. You just called down all the way with second pair and then finally decide, you know what, I might not be good. Let me try bluffing. When he has $7 left on his stack. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, redonkulous. Alright. So we're still into this game. Let me double check my math on this. We started with 2683. Got somewhere for 600. And we've got 150, that's 320, 425, 20. We're probably right around even mark now. Table 1, we got pocket deuces. So it was kind of a little fast and furious rush there. We picked up some pots and made some money. Let's get out of this hole. We got about 20 minutes left on this live stream. Let's see if we can make a few dollars. Pocket deuces up here on table 1. Really nothing cooking with that. Yeah, three-way pot. We're out of position. There's an ace on board. There's just so many ways that can go wrong. So we're just going to abandon chip on that. No set, no bet. Oh, that's who's texting me. Severe thunderstorm warning now in effect till 7 p.m. in Mount Juliet. Oh, that's the next city over. Table 1, we got Jack 8 suited on the button. Definitely bottom of range. Might be a little loose. Alright, this guy's a short stack. And he's 3-betting me. There's really not enough in the pot to make it worth calling. I don't really feel like giving him an extra $8. I was trying to make a steal and play against passive players. If he wants to get aggressive, he's probably good. Over here on table 1 now, we have 8-7 suited. I'm going to put in a 3-bet right behind the opener. Give me a chance to get the hand heads up. He's got a decent sized stack. I have position on him. So let's play this heads up. I can represent a lot of the high boards that come out. And if I hook up with the 8-7, that doesn't really favor my range as much. Alright. We're going to c-bet this. Over here on, let me throw in the bet first. We're going to go to tables 1 and 4. We got ace queen down here on the bottom. Alright, he throws in the check raise. I'm just done with the hand. Table 4, we're looking at ace queen. I like our chances here. We're heads up against this guy. He has 48 bucks on his stack. And it looks like he might be in call mode. Yeah. Let's throw in some little chunkier bet. I want to get all of it in by the river. When he calls 15 here, it's really easy to get a jam in on the river. Or you can just jam now. Yeah, that's easy too. He did the heavy lifting for me. Alright, right back on table 4, we have King Jack suited. Nothing cooking on the other 3 tables right at the moment, but we're doing something. Kind of gone on a little bit of a heater here all of a sudden. It's definitely more exciting than talking about what I'm going to cook for dinner for the family tonight. I'm good at playing poker. I'm not too good at making pork chops, but apparently this is what I signed up for. Swing and a miss. I'm just going to check this. My credibility is next to nil. Let them have their fun. Oh, here we go. Wasn't planning on anything happening here. I was in the big blind with 6-9, a little big lick, and flop trips. We're gonna put in the raise right now. And up here on table 1, I was in the big blind, and we you know what? We're just gonna go all in against 2 short stacks. On table 1, we do have top pair with a moderate kicker. Look at that. Look at that guy. I mean, it's never a bluff, right? And yet they still pay me off. Do I want to play him for all of it? Let's go. Let's play our heater. Hey, he's got me. Alright. Had our fun. One little misstep. But that's okay. We picked up a lot. We picked up a lot here in the last 15 minutes. All right, table 3. We're down here. With ace jack. Gotta learn to kind of try to keep myself centered in this camera. I have a tendency to slouch over here, but you know what? I'm saving a lot of money by not calling ace-jack offsuit from out of position, so we're just going to let that go. Over on table 4, on table 4 we just flopped 2 pair. We called a small raise. Actually, no, we just limped in from the big blind. Very wet and dynamic board. We are not going to screw around with this. We're going to go pot size bet, even just a touch of an over bet. There's a lot of bad cards. And a lot of hidden bad cards too. If anybody's in there with ace, whatever, we just don't know. Alright, we're going to take that one down now. You can't slow play 2 pair on a board like that. You're just asking for trouble. Over on table 3, we got Big Slick on the button. Nothing really cooking on the other tables. We're going to bump this up to $5. 4 units plus $1 for the limper. He's a brand new player. Welcome to ClubWPT Gold, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay. Feel free to leave your bankroll here on the table. We'll make sure that gets taken care of for you. Alright, what's this guy's stats? 22 and 12. He seems like a little bit of a more tighter player than me. But we're going to throw in a big boy bet and see if he wants to keep going. Jack 10 offsuit, 1 off the button. It's very marginal. Definitely bottom of range. But we pick up position, and we get heads up against a limper or one of the blinds. I'll take this 3 ways. It's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, we're heads up. Definitely a favorable flop for our range. This guy's 44 and 11. That's the brand new guy. The flop that favors our range for sure. He might call down with like a pocket. I was just gonna say pocket sevens or something. I mean, that's just an example. But if he has a weak ace, he's not going anywhere. Hey, we got showdown value now. We're just gonna check. Yeah, ace 8. So we are in for 600 altogether on these tables. We got 2. Okay, we're 190, 290, 390, 430, 530, 570. Yeah, so 640, about $40. Not the worst thing in the world. We still got about, we're going to top this guy off. Still got about 15 minutes left on the live stream here, so, you know, hopefully we can pick up a few bucks along the way at least. Like to make more than minimum wage. My cat got trapped in the bedroom here. I think he wants out. Hey, buddy, you want out? Yeah? Well, use your thumbs. Oh, that's right, you don't have any. I am the alpha animal. Alright. I'll be right back. Come here, buddy. Come on. Out you go. Alright, table 1, looks like we got ace 7 suited. Some dead money in the pot. We got a limper. We got a poster. This guy's calling off for a quarter of his stack. So if we flop any piece of that, we're just going to rip it on him as long as we get heads up. Eek. Ugly flop. And down here on the bottom we have pocket fives. I'm just going to give up on that. We're going to check the pocket fives. Let's just see it flop. Alright, we got ourselves some customers. Go to table 3 exclusively. Ah, it's a bad card. But we can't give up yet. We do have a little club blocker. Alright, we'll just take that down. I'm fine with that at this point. I'm in a small pot with a set. You know, it'd be nice to get that over at the barrel this month through the end of May. Pocket fives, pocket pair of the month. If you flop a set, you get a $100 bonus. If somewhere along the way you make a full house with pocket fives, you get a $200 bonus. And if you make quad fives at any point in the hand, you get a $500 bonus. The only two caveats are that you have to have a pocket pair and you have to win the pot. It does not have to go to showdown though. I have not hit it since March. They're doing this every month. Pocket pair of the month. May 5th month is pocket fives. In March, I made 2 full houses with pocket threes about a half hour apart from each other. So that was a nice $400 and an otherwise horrific month for me. Yeah, March was no good for me. I'm just not feeling it. On this bottom on table 3 with king queen. I played it really passively. I think my credibility in this hand is shot at this point. We're just going to check and give up. We played this one god awful. I probably should just see bet the flop. I probably could have taken it down. And I mean, there's probably like a 1% chance king high is good here. Who knows? Like the 12th nut, no pair. Hey, and we'll take it. All right. A greater than 0% chance, as I like to say. Wow. Okay, table 2, we're looking at king 10 offsuit. Definitely a little loose. Well, we picked up position, and maybe we can get away with something here. Alright, go ahead, dude. All yours. Not even gonna argue with you. You're 12% beat, or 12% pre-flop raised. Over on table 1, we got ace queen. We're gonna put in a big boy 3, but big boy raise from the small blind. And these guys got $1 in, or 20 cents in, or whatever, so they're already pot committed, of course. That is a pretty dry flop. He's 51% VPIP, 45% VPIP. I played against this guy before. Good lord, is that 55,000 hands they played already? And 45% VPIP? I know I've played against him before. It sucks, because if he bets here, that king might be a good card to bluff on. Gotta put in the big boy bet. Make him fear God. He's definitely got a 1-pair kind of hand. Just take it down, and who knows, I might have been ahead, but you just can't finesse it and bet like $15 as a bluff, because they're gonna call. I mean, make them fear God. Put their feet to the fire. If you're gonna put in the big boy bluff, put in the big boy bluff. You know, it's kind of that two-sided coin. Well, I can't bluff because they always call. they don't always call. You're just not bluffing enough. You're not bluffing the big amount. I mean, there are certain situations where you can get away with, the old school term was called a post-oaks bluff, but I haven't heard anybody say that in a long, long time. And it was basically a bluff that looks like a value bet. It can be an advantageous play because it doesn't have to work very often for it to be profitable. Like, for example, if you bluff a quarter pot, you only have to be successful 20% of the time, and then you're showing an instant profit. We got several hands going on here right now. We're gonna throw a 3-bet here. We're gonna check here. This guy 3-bet me from the blinds. I only got 7 high. I'm gonna let that one go. 54 and 5. I'll fold that. We put in a big boy 3-bet here, so we're gonna c-bet this one, play like we got a big overpair. 41 and 26. We'll just take that one down. Don't really feel like arguing with them. All right. Table 4, Jack 9, suit a 1-gapper from the cutoff. I think we're just going to see a flop. This is the kind of hand that plays well, plays good multi-way in position. Definitely doesn't play that well out of position. Son of a bitch. And then we just get squeezed from the button. All right, you guys have your fun. All right, pocket 6 is over here on table 2. Picking them up hard and fast over here. That's a good thing. We're just going to flat this. We don't care if we go multi-way. It's a no set, no bet kind of hand. He's only got a 12% PFR. He's not really getting out of line with a lot. He can't like that if he has a queen, or if he has anything other than a queen. Even if he was c-betting with ace-king. Oh, we're still good, and we'll just take it down right there. That works out. Alright, I know we've done a couple more top-ups. 2051, we started with 2683, so we're in for 630. And we've got, okay, 450, 550, 600, 714. We're up about $100. Give or take a few. We'll do the math as the session wraps up here. 2051. So yeah, we're in for 630. That's 500. Yeah, so we're up $100. We'll take that. We got nothing shaking there. Hey, there's an ace. Over on table 1. Take a little stab at it. I mean, it's a small pot, but small pots need love. We're definitely calling you. It's weird because when I play live, my main mantra is they're never bluffing. And I guess it all comes down to bet sizing. Bet sizing tells is a big thing. The big boy bets are value, and the little scary bets are sometimes bluff. Not always. I think that holds true. Bet sizing tells are a big part of this game. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm still learning. So it's, in order to size a bet properly on the river, you kind of really have to narrow down what your opponent's range is. We're going to make a loose call on table 4 with this 8-6 suited in the straddle. This guy's been playing pretty loose. This is the kind of hand that could get us in some trouble. So we're going to throw in a bet. We just can't wait and see if we win. We're going to go get it, clear out some of the riffraff. Get rid of those king-queen kind of hands. Ace 9. And we win. So that's a pleasant outcome for sure. Yeah, usually if you just check and wait and see what happens, somebody makes a hand better than yours. Just go out and get it. Clear up a lot of that. Clean up a lot of your equity. It looks like our session is coming to an end here. All right. We're going to be in the big blind next hand on this table, so we're going to pick up from there now. We're going to leave the table. And we got 10-9 suited on the button over here. That's definitely worth a raise. And on tables 3 and 4, we're going to go to a double view. Holy moly, flop the world. And we got ace king suited. Okay, yeah, I'll go with you. What do you got? Jack? There we go, that's me. And on table 4, we've got ace king suited. And that's a fortuitous flop on that board. We're going to get a little crafty. I'm going to go for a check raise here. I'm not just going to check call and then try anything fancy here. And if he checks, looks like he might even be disconnected. If he checks, well then I'm just going to bet. They say normally ace king is the kind of hand you only get 2 streets of value out of, so now well. Obviously didn't have much, and that's okay. 4-6 suited on the button. Definitely bottom of range. The other 2 tables, we don't have anything shaking right now. I'm not going to play that against a raise, especially against a small stack. I mean, what are we hoping for? All right, table 3, we're closing out with 237 on our stack. So we're down to tables 1 and 3. Oh, 1 and 4, I'm sorry. There we go. Where the hell is my button? 1 and 4. There they are. Now we're just waiting for our blinds, and we'll get out of here. Oh, this is reminiscent of last night. I was ready to go, and I picked up pocket jacks. I ended up losing 800 some odd bucks. Ran into kings. It was not good. That's for sure. I had a nice win sewed up. I was looking to go home between $700 and $800 up for the night. Nice session. And instead, I'm going to go home 180 loser. Kind of sucks. 41.26. I would hate to get stacked here. Or double this guy up for his last $81. Alright, we'll take that down instead. Alright, over on table 1, we got a 7-6 suited. We've got about 1 more hand each on these 2 tables. And we'll do the math and, yeah, announce where we're at. Here's my lobby page, by the way. Oh, you can't see it because I'm focused on table 1. Definitely a flop that favors my range. Against 2 opponents. Gonna bet small, see if we can take it down. We do. All pots matter. Alright, table 1 is closed out. We are leaving that one. So we've got 25.70 left. And we still have action over here on table 4. We have 1 more hand to play here. Oh shit, we posted a big blind. I was not paying attention. That's 60% of a royal flush. But we're just going to go away. We'll play our couple blinds in our button, and then we'll call it a day. Let me see here. We were in for 26. You know what? It's time. Let me just get out of here. Close that out. Yep. All right. We were in for 26.8351. And we have 28.6015. So 28.6015 minus 26.8351. Grand total of 176.64. So not too bad for an hour's worth of work. $176 for the home team. We will definitely take it. I want to thank everybody for watching. Those that popped in, those that popped out, those that are watching later. We're going to try to do this every Tuesday right around 5:30 Central Time. Subject to family obligations, of course. But that's all we got for now. I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to go make some dinner.